when I was programming this 2005 Honda Civic with the CK100. It says turn the ignition off and then insert program key, turn the ignition on. Do you wish to continue? Yes. And it says turn the ignition off, whatever, insert the non-programmed key. So I would, and it would say turn the ignition off, turn it on, turn it off, put this thing in, turn it on, turn it off, turn it on, turn it off, and then it would say key not stored. And what it meant was the ID chip for the transponder. This is an ID 46, I believe, chip, and you split the key along its seam at the bottom. Start at the bottom there. Use a razor blade like this, and these the 2001 to 2005 Honda Civic needs the ID 13 chip, which looks just like a pill. Looks like just look up ID 13 transponder chip, and you'll see what it looks like. It just looks like a little pill, and it's like a glass vial almost. And what you do is you take this chip out, the ID 46, and you put the ID 13 in, and I used a little bit of black urethane to just fix it into the key closest to the transponder, the immobilizer ring in here. You want it to be as close as possible. And once I did that, I went through the procedure again, and this time what I noticed was different is when it says insert the new key that's not programmed yet for the first time, the car went beep when I turned the ignition on. So and then it made me go back to the already programmed key, and then it made me go back to this key, and when I did, it beeped like very quickly, like beep, just like that. So I knew before it wasn't making any beeping noises. So if it's not, and then it says key not stored, or I almost forget what it said. It's been weeks now till this ID 13 chip showed up, but that just means that your transponder is not being picked up by the immobilizer ring. It's not being recognized, the frequency. So you just need to buy the ID 13 chip instead of the ID 46 transponder chip. I got mine, I believe it was eBay, and I got 10 pieces for, it was like 13 bucks or something. It was almost nothing. But anyways, let's give this a go. See if this new key starts the car. And yes, it does. So that is a great success. Another thing that's weird about these cars, this car had a serious problem with the security system going off all the time. In fact, let's see if it doesn't now. It doesn't. Okay. What had happened is when you take the key and you go in and out through the ignition a bunch of times like this, it lights up that light there, and it does something weird to the security system where it like arms it or puts it in a special mode. And through a lot of research, I found some kind of PDF page on the security system and how it worked, and it taught me how to put it in valet mode, which is putting the key in and out and then opening the door, locking the door. Weird sequence of interacting with the car, and then it sets it into valet mode, and in valet mode, they call it, it stops the car from arming the security system, so then you can leave the car unlocked and open it, and then the alarm system won't go off. Before, I mean, even if we locked the car and opened it with the key, it would have issues with the alarm going off. This is a 2005 Civic value package, and it doesn't have any electronic door locks, has manual windows, but it still has this security system. And I looked into the hood switch maybe being bad, and maybe it thinks the hood's open. That's one possibility. But when I put it in valet mode, then all of our problems resolved. So if you have a problem with the security system, the alarm going off, I think it turns the flashers on. Look into that too, putting it in valet mode. And when I did that, that little red light, it wouldn't. Oh man, it's armed right now, I think, because it's blinking fast. I think I put the key in and out too many times, too fast. But when you fix it so that it's not blinking like that, when it doesn't blink anymore whatsoever, that's how you know it's in valet mode. So I might actually have to fix it so that it's not in valet mode anymore. Let's see if this goes off. Nope. Man, that's weird. See, it's never had that fast blinking like that. I wonder what's up with it. If I put a key in the ignition, it stops blinking. Here we have the 01 to the 05 Honda Civic. Man, this flashlight is bad. This is CK100 key programmer. There's the version. I got this in October, late October of 2025. It was about, I want to say 170, maybe $200. But we're gonna see how it does. I've got this is a 2005 Honda. The battery level, I know it's better than that because this car always starts up great. I'm just gonna ignore that. Somebody else had low voltage on there. So this key right here, the double arrow, that moves it real fast. So I went into the Immobilizer menu, and I'm just adding a key. And I'm gonna try Honda USA. Hit enter. And I want the Civic 05, 03 to 05. Insert a key and turn on the console. So I'm going to try to use, so that my cut key works great. Turn on the console. I wonder what that means. Okay, add a key. Number of keys, 3. Hopefully this. Turn ignition off. My cut key pulls out fine. Ignition's off. Insert. Oh, wrong key. This car has a different door key, which is horrible, but we got the right ignition key. Insert. Turn ignition on. Yes. Please wait. Turn the ignition off. I see the key flashing light, which is, I've never seen that before. It's a good sign. So key, insert the new key. Turn the ignition on. Got the slow blinking light before it was a fast blink. Please wait. Turn the ignition off. Press any key. Okay, turn the ignition on. Oh, that's a good sign. Maybe. Still blinking. Turn the ignition off. Press any key. Insert already programmed key. That's going to be this one. Turn the ignition on. Okay. Hit enter. Please wait. Turn the ignition off. Get slow blink. enter, turn the ignition on, hit enter. Communication error, ECU disconnected. Uh-oh. So this one starts it. Let's check the one that I just tried. I don't think this key's programmed. It gets slow blink, and then this, the original key gets no blink. Okay, so that was a fail on that program. I'm going to try again. Turn on the console. Screw it. I guess that means start it.